football league on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple of offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Throwing now is Herbert. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
A gain there of 11, and the Chargers have the first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. On play action, it's Herbert. There's Hurst downfield, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. The man in motion here is Chart. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The motion man is Johnson. Quick throw, taken in.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The man in motion here is Chark. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Now, Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional. The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The motion man is Johnson. Here's a give, heading right, it's Henry. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It is 3rd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater.
Still first down.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So we've played one quarter here. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. On first down, Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. John Harbaugh.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The motion man is Johnson. On 1st and 10. We try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's going to run it, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, L.A. On play action now, Herbert. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Flowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 3rd and short, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Davis to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's caught! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. This is Henry. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll go again here with Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Now it's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. 3rd and goal. Throwing Jackson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. On the return is McConkey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Now Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
That's almost unfair. I mean, fourth and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback,
that is caught. What a job on the scramble. quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll run here. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll run. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On 3rd down, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Here we go. First and goal. They'll drop to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. On first down, Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing now is Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The throw on the run is complete.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30. A first down throw for Jackson. This one on target for Johnson. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Jackson now to throw on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Pass interference. Defense.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.